Tintin here, and today we will be discussing the next Time on Death battle between Daredevil from Marvel Comics and Nightwing from DC Comics. But before we get on to that, let us discuss the last Time on Death battle between Optimus Prime and the first Gundam. And all I can say is, I called it. I called that crap from a mile away. There was no way that Gundam was going to beat Optimus freaking Prime. My predictions and my thoughts about Optimus would win were pretty solid. Optimus is an older character. Optimus is a heavily used character. And Optimus is pretty much the cornerstone when it comes to giant fighting robots. People say he can fight Godzilla for a good reason, and Death Battle proved that. Anyway, on to the next time. And yes, I know I'm late again. Shush. When it comes to this matchup, Nightwing and Daredevil, they're both... I know Nightwing is basically human. Daredevil, I've heard, is slightly above, which will probably be problematic. And Daredevil, I also know, is completely blind. Daredevil lost his sight when getting exposed to some chemicals or whatever. And then his dad died because, every single character that... You can't be a superhero without dead parents. That's how the world works, the kids. Remember that. Now, when I analyze their abilities, it seems a bit unfair in Nightwing's favor. Because Daredevil essentially has echolocation. He basically has better eyesight than normal people do. I almost said real humans. I'm sorry, Daredevil. He has better eyesight than most humans do. He's basically a bat. He basically has echolocation. So if Nightwing tries to use any stealth, it is completely worthless. Reminds me of another certain matchup. I'm sorry, Nightwing, but I have to say I definitely think Daredevil's going to win. They're both pretty good martial artists, and they both have their own little random weapons and gadgets they use to fight people. They're both trained in martial arts, but that super hearing will definitely come in as a factor. And Nightwing literally cannot do any stealth tactics, because if he does, they're completely counterable. Stealth doesn't work on Daredevil. And in terms of martial arts skills, I'd say Nightwing barely takes the edge because he was trained by Batman, and of course Batman's a master of every martial art known to man. So that's one freaking good teacher. You cannot talk today. But even with all his martial arts, it really doesn't make the difference. Being able to see around you, even while your back is turned, is a huge advantage in a strictly martial arts to martial arts fight. Daredevil has this, in my opinion. Daredevil has the ability to see every action Nightwing will ever take based off the sounds Nightwing makes just by attacking him. He can predict everything he does using his echolocation. In my opinion, this is somewhat one-sided, almost. It's close, but it's almost not. Because if that echolocation is as big of a factor as I think it's going to be, that will completely and utterly turn this fight in Daredevil's favor. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Who do you want to win this fight of the two? What would be a slogan for this fight? Actually, the two normal guys who do martial arts. Yeah, let's go with that. Who do you think will win out of these two normal guys who do martial arts, but one's blind and basically Batman, but not Batman? Anyway, talk to you guys later. Leave who you want to see win in the comments below. This has been Tintin. Peace, and I'm gonna go watch the fight now. Bye. I'm very late. I'm sorry.